Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. We are here with Hank. This is his third and final week that we are wrapping up, and we are going to go through his weekly review. He is a part of our board and train program here at Best Paw Forward, and he has done an excellent job over the past 3 weeks. So, starting out, we're going to show you a little bit of his leash. We are now across the street in our neighborhood, so the distraction level has been upped yet again. We started off inside the barn, low distraction. Right now, we're right by the road. You can see that is an added distraction. He is looking over at that car, but he goes right back and checks in with Victoria, which is exactly what we want to see. So he's doing very nicely. So starting off low distraction inside the barn, we've worked our way up. Now we're getting to the point where we are outside in the neighborhood. This is a very high level of distraction. We've got other dogs that walk through here. We've got a lot of people that walk through here. We've got lots of animals out. We actually just had a whole bunch of birds over in the field next to us. So lots of distractions, but he's doing a great job. Walking nicely, checking in. And this is why it's very important to do the exact same thing when you get him home. Start off inside, work your way up as he starts to progress and get better. When we were done working inside the barn, we worked outside in our driveway a little bit. So slightly more distracting than the barn, but slightly less distracting than over in the neighborhood. So you want to do the exact same thing when you get him home. Maybe instead of going through your neighborhood right away when you get outside, maybe just working in your backyard or your front yard. Doing an excellent job with this. We're going to pause this, head over, show you a little bit of his recall. He's doing a great job. Okay, so we are across the street in the field now, and we're working a little bit on recall. So same thing with recall. We started off low distraction, worked our way up. Now we are out in the field. We have a 6-acre field here at Best Paw Forward. So lots of space and a lot more distraction out here. We have a lot of animals that are out here. We have a lot of dogs that train out here. So lots of different smells. We have lots of stuff in the grass, which is challenging for Hank. So we do have to work a little bit of leave it, drop it during these sessions as well. But he is able to come right back to Victoria when she calls. So there, she called his name. He came back. He was able to sit and get that reinforcement. Perfect. As he starts to get better with this, we can start calling him with his nose down. But he is still young. He is still a puppy, so we are going to have to work up to that point. Good. Very nice. Good job.
Come here. You're all tangled.
So there, he's a little tangled. We want to get him untangled before we call him back again. That is the one thing you have to be careful of if you are working on a long line with your dog. So there, called his name. He's a little distracted, so we're going to get a little bit excited. There we go. Good boy. And he was able to come back. So with Hank, since he is a puppy, it does really help if you get excited for him to come back to you. Good job, bud. Do one more. Yes, perfect. Very nice. So he's able to come back without any pressure on that line. That's exactly what we want to see. So we're going to pause this. We're going to head inside and show you a little bit of leave it, drop it. Okay, so we have him in the barn now. We have, just like the other day, a couple of items set up here. We've got a sock, a hat, a couple of blocks. We've also got a couple of toys. So encouraging him to pick up those toys and play with those toys. And if he does go to pick up something he should not, all we're gonna do is just say drop. We're not gonna be excited like we are when we have the toys and he has the toys in his mouth. We're just gonna ask for that drop. If he continues to pick up that item, we are gonna pick up that item and remove it from the area so he cannot continue to practice that. So that's how you wanna do it with drop it. You don't wanna continuously work on having him pick up an item, he drops it, you give him reinforcement, because what he will start to learn is that in order to get that reinforcement, what he has to do is go pick something up he shouldn't. And that's not what we want him to learn. We want him to learn that when he has an appropriate item, we're gonna be really excited, we're gonna play with them, we're gonna have lots of fun. But if he has something that he's not supposed to, we're just gonna ask him for that drop. We're not gonna get excited, we're not gonna get frustrated, we're not going to chase him around or anything like that and turn it into a game. He actually just brought the ball back to me and dropped it. Good boy, ready? Get it. Very nice. But yeah, we don't want to turn it into a game of chase. Which is why we want to make sure that, good, very nice. He actually dropped that other ball off camera and we tossed.
Drop. Yes.
Very nice.
Good boy.
Very good. So he's doing a great job. He actually hasn't even tried to pick anything up today. Whereas yesterday when we did it and the day before, he did go over once or twice to pick up one of those items that he shouldn't, and we asked for that drop. But he's doing a great job wrapping up his final week here at Best Ball Forward. He has learned a lot over the past couple of weeks. You guys have any questions, let us know, and we will see you at pickup.